Did you know that just one mole can have around 100,000 eyes? Inside the earth, moles are known to dig as deep as 2 meters. With their keen sense of smell and their ability to detect even the smallest amount of food odor, these creatures are a real nuisance. How deep can moles dig? Mole digging skills and variation. Moles dig in the ground to find food. They can also dig underground tunnels and create new pathways, which may be used for defense. Moles have a variety of skills, including digging, tunneling, and sniffing out food. Unlike other rodents like rats or mice, moles are not known for their intelligence. However, they are known for their ability to dig deep into the ground as well as create underground tunnels and pathways. As with other rodents, moles do not have a lot of brain power, but they are very good at what they do, digging and tunneling. Moles are a lot more than just digging holes. They dig deep and find food. They also dig through the ground to get to other animals and plants. Moles are very good at finding food, but they struggle with finding their way out of the hole they have dug. This is because moles have poor spatial memory and can easily get lost after digging one tunnel. There are several skills that moles need in order to be successful in digging tunnels. 1. Depth perception. 2. Spatial memory. 3. Foresight, knowing where their tunnel will lead them. 4. Tunneling speed, how fast the mole can move through the earth. What is a mole? A mole is a large rodent found in Europe and Asia. It has long, soft fur, with a dense white coat that is shorter on the belly and ears. Mole is a small, burrowing mammal with a rounded body and short, thick fur. It has large eyes, short legs, and a long tail. Moles are good diggers and have sharp claws on their front feet that help them move through the soil. Moles are related to shrews and other insectivores. They feed on worms, insects, earthworms, slugs, snails, and other invertebrates. They also eat plant material such as roots or tubers from the ground surface. They are solitary animals except for mothers with young or during mating season. How mole can dig the ground? Mole can dig the ground because they are strong enough and their heart is able to pump up to 4 liters of blood per minute. They move their forelimbs in a scissor-like motion and make the soil collapse by pushing it aside with their snouts. They are usually blind and live near surface to underground tunnels. Its long, thin body and tiny legs are designed for digging, pushing soil aside as it moves forward using its sharp claws. It has a small brain which enables them to dig quickly with their claws rather than eyesight. They can also extend their claws into the ground and push their way up to speed at alarming rates. Bird and mole diet and their relationship to Earth's changing landscape. The relationship between birds and moles is a fascinating one, as they are 2 of the most diverse species on Earth. Moles are primarily herbivorous, while birds are omnivores. Moles spend their days in underground tunnels, while birds live in trees and fly around their home territory. The 2 species have evolved to coexist in a natural way, with moles eating plants that birds eat, insects that moles eat. The relationship between birds and moles is a long-standing one. Moles are known to eat bird eggs while birds in turn eat moles. The 2 species of animals have evolved together to survive in the changing landscape of Earth. The diet that each animal has adapted for itself is dependent on their respective environment and has been shaped by the changes that have occurred over time. Mole digging behavior explained by biologists. Mole digging behavior is a curious phenomenon that has been observed in many different species of animals. It is the process of digging a hole in the ground with one's nose to find food or water. This behavior has been studied by biologists for decades, and it was believed that there are 2 main reasons for this behavior: food and water. However, recent studies have shown that this behavior can also be attributed to social interactions and the need to mark territory. Mole ecology theory and potential effects on underground life. The mole ecology theory is an idea that explains how the underground life is affected by the presence of humans. This theory was developed in the late 1800s and has been used to explain a wide range of ecosystem changes. The potential effects of human activities on subterranean life are not always negative. In fact, some studies show that humans have actually benefited underground life. The mole ecology theory offers a new perspective on how we can affect the subterranean world without necessarily having to destroy it. Mole ecology theory. Explanation for ecosystem changes in the late 1800s. How humans affect underground life. Potential positive effects of human activity on subterranean life. The theory of mole ecology is an ecological theory that states that the underground life is more diverse than the above-ground life. This theory has been used to explain the diversity and abundance of different species in underground environments. The theory also predicts that humans may have a negative impact on these underground environments. Mole ecology theory is a new field of study that has been gaining traction in recent years. It is focused on understanding the underground life and its relationship with humans. It was developed by University of Arizona professor Dr. David Tarpey. A mole ecology theory would have an impact on underground life because it would help to understand how to maintain the health of the ecosystem and how we can develop methods for controlling moles without harming them. Reasons for why the mole dig the ground. The mole is a small mammal that lives underground in tunnels which dig through the ground. The mole's nose is equipped with sensors that can detect earthworms, eating them when they come close. This behavior helps the moles to eat their food and survive. There are 3 simple reasons why moles dig the ground. Moles are digging the ground for a few different reasons, but most moles dig the ground to look for food. Moles dig the ground to look for food such as grubs and worms. They use their sense of smell to find these. Moles are also known for digging large holes in the ground called tunnels. These then serve as homes for moles, which can be up to 2 feet long. The third reason is that moles love dirt and will often eat from one of their tunnels. When a mole is hungry, it might dig its way through the Earth's surface in search of food, and it will use its sharp claws to help it dig quicker and easier. Moles are also known for their use of their eyesight to hunt for food with underground tunnels. Moles are an interesting animal that dig a network of tunnels under the ground. They are typically found in arid places like deserts, but can live anywhere that has soil. They usually dig a tunnel system underground that is very big, so they can find the best water sources for their needs. The importance of moles to the future of deep Earth system. Moles are a type of wildlife that live in deep Earth and have been around for about 20 million years. They are also regarded as one of the most important animals in the ecosystem. Moles have been around for a long time, but they are still not being used to their full potential. They can be used to help with the future development of our planet and contribute to the sustainability of our ecosystem. Moles have a wide range of uses, such as improving soil quality and increasing crop yields, reducing erosion and decreasing water pollution. Conclusion for how deep can moles dig? Moles can dig up to 50 feet deep into the ground in search of food or water, but they usually stay within 20 feet of the surface.